Okay, we're going to do number 10, constructing a circle inscribed in a triangle. This means that the triangle will be on the outside, and the circle will be on the inside. So our first goal is to create a triangle. I'm going to create a nice, larger size triangle. I'm going to do an acute triangle, but I'm not going to aim for an equilateral or equiangular triangle. You do not want to make your triangle too small, or you will not be able to make the circle on the inside using our compasses. Okay, the goal, we have to actually label all of our corners now. I'm going to label the corners as A, B, and C. Now, in order to construct this circle, we have to find what's called the incenter. In order to do that, we have to find the angle bisectors of every single corner. So the first thing we're going to do is put our compass down on corner A. And I'm going to keep my compass measurement size small. And I'm just going to go back and forth, intersecting on both sides of the triangle. And those two intersections are going to be important. I'm going to do this on all three sides. Corners, sorry. And last but not least, kept the same measurement of the compass for all three vertices. Okay, now from each intersection that I created, I'm going to put my compass down and make a mark, again using the same hole that I used before. Every single intersection that I created. This is definitely our longest and hardest construction so far. But it is rather repetitive, doing the same thing over and over. Okay. Now I'm going to use those intersections to help me create what is now my angle bisectors. So I'm going to connect A through that intersection point, and out to the other end of the triangle. Now if I've done this correctly, each one of these should be the perfect angle bisector of that angle, which we will measure at the end. Okay, now the key thing is I have to find from the center here, this point of concurrency it's called, this is called the incenter, so we will call it I. And now we're going to find the perpendicular bisector from I. So I have to draw a perpendicular from I and from A to C. It's not going to bisect it, but it is going to be a perpendicular segment. Okay, so I'm putting my compass down at the incenter. And now I haven't moved my compass again yet. I'm going to use the outer hole this time. And the goal, I need to go through and touch the bottom segment in two places. So namely, I've touched it here and all the way over here. From there, I need to move my compass to those two intersections. And again, I'm going to use the outer hole. I'm going to make a mark out here. Moving to the other location. Make the mark out here. And now this intersection is very important. connect the intersection, the in-center, and that other intersection out there. Okay. This has created a perpendicular line right here. Now we will be able to use my compass, and we should be able to, fingers crossed, put the compass down at the center, at that in-center there. Very careful. Right on the mark. You're going to open your compass up so you see that in-center, that intersection that we just created right here. Again, line up your compass. Move the compass tool so that it can go right through there. And now when we make our circle, it should graze the edge. Of each side of our triangle. And that is about as perfect as you can get. Notice it's just touching here, here, and here. It goes out just slightly over here, but that is excellent work. Okay, so what have we done? We created this 90-degree angle that we should measure. We could do either that direction, or it might be easier to measure on this direction. They have that longer ray there at the bottom, and indeed it is 90 degrees, so we shall label that. Remember, if one is 90 degrees, they're all 90 degrees. Now we can measure our angles. So these were angle bisectors, so that means this side and that side should be the same amount. This side is 34 degrees. And this angle here it's about 33 degrees. Pretty close. Moving over to angle C, vertex C with two angles. We're just saying 21, 22, 23. About 23 degrees on this side. And again, 23 degrees on this side. I'm going to use two angle marks to show that those two are the same. Moving up near vertex B. I'm seeing 36 degrees, and the other side I'm showing about 35 degrees, and I'm going to put 3 arcs here to show that those are all the same. Okay, last but not least, I am going to make my statement at the bottom of this page. Okay, and indeed this is circle I is tangent to segment AB, BC, and AC. Meaning that the circle is indeed just grazing the edge there. Turn the light out for a moment. That way you can see some of my measurements a little better. I will zoom in on the triangle again so that you can see all of the markings and all of my measurements.